Deep Valley's voice, the people's choice, KLNK.
The city of Deep Valley is moving a couple of worlds closer to taking down those giant electric generating windmills that we see on the landscape. FEMA Festima reports.
We've all heard complaints about those windmills whacking birds or humming real loud, but this is a new complaint.
I just wanted to add that this report is a KLNK exclusive. We're supposed to play the sounder.
As I was saying, some folks have complained that not all the wind being processed by these three-bladed giants is being converted into electric power. Complaints say that wind is coming out of their electric outlets in the home, and pretty steady breezes, too.
You know, I noticed that, too. I thought that I'd maybe left a window open.
Rita Flambeau, a Deep Valley wine taster, blamed her poor health on the cold breeze coming from her outlets. On a positive note, Ray Bibling told me he uses an outlet in his bathroom to groom his long-haired dachshund. I'm waiting for the theme. I'm FEMA reporting.
I'm talking with Jorge Benavides, who says that he was kidnapped by a self-driving EV. Jorge, you're a valet, if I understand, down at Whitney's all-you-can-eat Albanian buffet here in Deep Valley.
Yes, I'm working my way through bartender school.
So you were parking this car, and tell us what happened.
Well, I was taking it to our parking area via my buddy's house to show him this cool car. But the car turned left instead of right and headed down I-35E west.
Where was it going?
I didn't know. I had no control. And then it turned off and headed into the woods. I'm getting worried now.
You couldn't control it at all?
No, but it finally stopped. And then I saw a text that it was writing on the screen display. It sent it to everyone on my iPhone contact list, asking them for $100 each to be deposited into a GoFundMe account for my release.
$100 each.
Well, fat chance of that ever happening. None of my friends would give $100 about what I'm doing.
So, Jorge, what would you advise people with one of those self-driving cars who might be extorted? It would seem possible now.
I would say choose your friends carefully.
So, how did you finally get free?
I just ran the heater and the radio until the battery went dead, and then I opened the door and walked away.
Thank you, Jorge Benavides, for speaking with us, and glad you're safe. I think that we've got time now for one more call from the listener line. Go ahead.
Hi, Carl. I've never called before, so I am a little nervous.
What's your name?
Beverly Fletch.
Oh, no last names, please. Go ahead with your comments.
Beverly
Miss Fletch.
Fletch. Oh, I wanted to share my mother's technique for curbing cursing in children. Mom would put a lit candle in my mouth and let it burn down just before my nose. And she said the candle drew the bad words from my mouth. Kind of like ear candling, I guess.
Yeah, Beverly, I'm afraid you're kind of off topic today.
Oh, well, what is the topic?
Well, it doesn't matter. Thanks for the call. Do we have time left? No? Well, good. Then let's wrap this up. Hi, this is Carl Tilford. I'm supposed to ask you to click on the subscribe button somewhere on your screen. In fact, to encourage you They say I'm supposed to give a copy of my book. I did one of those self-publishing things. It's called What to Know About the Little People Inside Your Radio. And we're going to give that to the last person to push subscribe. So I guess no hurry.